Welcome back to another.
Fucking idiot!
Show's over. That's a fucking crap.
That's
Good stream.
now.
Oh my god.
Welcome back to another Wednesday of Skull and Shackles, the Take 10 gaming crew. I am your DM, Josh, and with me are my wonderful associates, the always fun-loving, swashbuckler himself, Measure Eddie, played by Luke.
Oh yeah! That's me! Ugh.
Then we have the illustrious Captain Lucy.
Hello.
Hello. We have Hurricane, the bitch played by the bitch.
Oh god, I'm so full.
Young, dumb, and full of. Anyway, we have our Wednesday night lizard man, none other than Mr. T.
Boy, that's me.
That's him.
Wait, I'm gonna picture. I had to picture Takeda speaking with that accent from here on out.
Yeah, he has the fucking the taxi cab hat. He's holding like a
little Bronx accent. Got a cigarette.
A hot dog with like double mustard and onions.
Yeah.
He's basically going to be a Warhammer orc from now on.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Expect a lot of like spice marine.
That's good right there. That's smart thinking.
Green, choppy, likes to fight. That's an orc.
Actually, he is an orc. And then last but not least, we have Drill.
Defiant statement.
Excellent. Now, we are finally here at the end of Book 4, Island of Empty Eyes. It has been a fun little journey. We started this book with a set of, ne'er-do-wells trying to make an island their own. And slowly but surely they have done so. Starting off at none other than Port Peril. They had just won a nice little racing competition, little ship race, punching out none other than Captain Harrigan along the way at the very end, getting him DQ'd.
One of the best parts.
It did feel good. From there, they acquired a nice little island, right? Which was so lovely named. Instead of Island of Empty Eyes, that's an awful name. Pin Island.
Who drew that face?
I did.
I had the fucking camera zoomed in. And just fucking...
Pin Island was a great island through finding dinosaurs, cyclops, befriending things left and right. There was treants. There was a nice little, little nymphs. A lot of cool things. Some unnice wildlife, angry wildlife,
Oh yeah.
A nice little deific guardian of the island, Oh, Koenig.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But through, trial and error, you were able to knock down each one along the way, and we got our, I don't think anyone can truly say how happy except Josh T. Like, he's the one that's the most happy, I'm sure, about getting our dearly beloved Lizard Man back.
Yay!
We're all pretty happy about it.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. We also you became acquainted with a lich,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say friends, but I wouldn't say
a
enemies,
lich. Yeah, just some dude.
Dude, he's coming to the party. He's our friend.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he's gonna chill. I'm sure he'll be fine.
God.
It's
It's like inviting an old man to a frat party.
Ah, yes. What I would call Tuesday.
Works in community.
Actually, Tuesday we're fighting. We're going into the Matrix.
Sounds good, Neo.
Indeed. Matrix,
All right.
Code Lyoko, the Digidestin. Take your pick.
There's a deep cut.
Yeah, that was a deep pull from yesterday. It was a dumb Kolyoko joke.
It's not dumb. It's good.
You're dumb.
But now that all that is said and done, the island has been under it's under new management, give or take. The Hump Day Corsairs have truly made Pin Island their home. Over the course of a couple weeks, there have been builders and everything else that you all have paid for. Like I said, any kind of buying or selling, yada yada, they'll be done. It can be done, or we'll be done after this. There's no hurry, no rush. This is more of an RP type game because. Bam, 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 bam. It's time for a wedding.
I'll get
Oh,
the
who's
rice.
who's wedding?
Oh, well, Captain, you see,
All betrothed.
as it was noted, in
Is wedding
order,
a type of food?
there could be some eating out afterwards.
Oh, cool.
Oh yes, the best kind.
There was a little bit of an arrangement made between Tessa Fairwind, one of the pirate lords, and Lucy. You know, Tessa needed to perhaps show some candidacy for her own time for Hurricane King / Queen later on. And what better than that to have a nice upstart who's taken over the Shackles by storm? Well, Captain Lucy kind of fits that bill. Captain Lucy also wants to, it can't hurt to have a pirate lord who he's possibly getting ready to be after this is all said and done with, as long as a good show is put on.
Also, Captain Lucy isn't smart enough to be a credible threat in court.
I mean,
you're not wrong.
yeah.
God help Lucy if a divorce were to happen. She'll take everything you got, man.
Shame I don't have anything.
Who's gonna
vote.
take the data?
I think this is more of a. I think this is more of a situation where his wife would be more worried about losing half of what she's got.
Yeah, that's valid.
She's got more than me, dude.
God, I can't wait for Lucy.
He pulls the reverse card.
I
No,
can't wait
you.
for Lucy to have to sign a prenup with the fucking lawyer devil.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, prenups go both ways, my dude.
Drell can be your lawyer.
So,
No.
now that we're all here, and the time has come, the party has been getting ready to go. So, what I want to ask, there's going to be a lot of pirates here. There's going to be a lot of crews. The Hurricane King himself will be making an appearance,
Oh no.
along with Tessa, and just a lot of different crews. You all have, thanks to Drell, acquired the money you need to be able to pay for it.
Yay, big
The
party.
cost was Eddie
Lots-
dying for a little bit.
Lots of streamers.
He lived.
Hey, I got better.
Did you die?
Yes.
Yes.
But I lived.
And so on, so forth.
I got better.
Now, I ask you all, what do you all want to do to spice this party up?
Streamers. We need streamers.
Start a fight.
We're all streaming right now, though.
No, like party streamers.
I know.
Got
Hee, hee,
him.
I'm going to go find my sea thought.
Okay, cool.
The bring is my date.
Yeah, that's fair.
And also am constantly on the lookout for because like you said, there's gonna be a fuck ton of pirates here. I don't want to get ambushed by my sister while I'm getting hammered.
That's a fair, actual, thing to worry about.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah,
no,
it
the
is
tone.
valid.
The tone shift.
We should invite Harrigan.
You bitch.
Hush
We should
you.
invite Harrigan.
Hush you. Hush.
No, we should.
He
Hush,
stopped.
hush you. I've died
Yeah.
once already.
That's the
Eddie is bringing every barrel of liquor that he has on the ship here. The good
Nice.
stuff. Every bit of it.
Drell is hunting the food.
Okay, so what are you looking for specifically? Are you looking for anything like really nice, or any kind of fish, or?
I am getting I am pulling a Sanji and getting the best fucking tuna.
Okay, all right.
I'm
Well-
getting rare schools of fish and just average everyday things and some giant crab.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Let's get a survival check from you to see how well you do.
He's gonna blow this one out of the water. Literally.
Literally.
Hey.
Do that thing like that one, the only episode of One Piece that I've seen outside of the first 3, where you catch a really nice fish, and then you make us have a cooking competition to have the fish.
Oh yeah. Hey, that's a pretty good roll.
Wasn't that when Sanji was cooking against the Navy officer?
Yeah, dude, I don't fucking know.
Because the Navy officer was like, wasting so much fish, and Sanji was like, "This is pathetic," and made food with only the scraps that he used.
Yeah. Yeah, that was that.
That's awesome. But yeah, Scott, you find anything you want to.
Nice.
Yeah,
I can't cook it, and Croup can't cook it.
Well, it's a good thing you have Hera.
We do have
Yeah.
Hera.
I can cook it.
I also prepare a raw bar.
Let's see. What's 19 divided by 2?
I'll give you a raw bar.
9.5.
With a 29, that is enough. He hunts and provides enough food to feed 9 people.
Let's say that that's specifically for the notable guest.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're not feeding the peasants anything good.
We
That's
also
fair.
have tons of food on the ship. It's not a big problem.
All right, you want me to cook it?
Yeah, I want you to cook it. Make the semen pie.
Mm.
All right, all right.
Now a pie for
Incoming.
semen, not to be confused with a pie full of semen.
Correct. It is an important,
Indeed. This pie does not have sailors in it.
Listen,
Nice. Another
Oh,
good cooking check. What do you make with all this fish?
Obviously, I'm going to make hold on. It's fish tacos.
Oh fuck yeah!
Okay,
Tacos?
okay.
And
Never
I'm gonna be
took
making
Hera
you-
for a Latin dish person.
And I'm gonna make euphemisms towards Lucy the whole time, and he's
Oh,
not gonna get it.
You're gross.
That's amazing.
Why would you try and incur the wrath of my newly wed?
I'm not gonna say it to her. I'm gonna say it to you, and in hopes that Lucy will get slightly drunk enough to make us say that thing, and then like just cause calamity.
I
You
love
can't
it.
tell me what to do.
Lol.
I'll let the booze do it.
All right. What about you, Takeda? Is there anything special you want to do?
Oh boy, what would Takeda think would be a good thing to bring to a party?
Oh, an arena. A fucking.
You know, a Dothraki wedding is a dull affair if there's no less than 3
I
deaths.
mean, I'm gonna start a fight. Absolutely.
Dude.
Wait,
have, like, bring-
Takeda can be the entertainment.
Bring.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I'll wrestle a beast. I'm gonna go get one of them dinos, and I'm a wrestle for entertainment.
Dude, wrestle Ripper.
I'll wrestle Ripper.
Yeah, do a ripper wrestle.
A ripper wrestle.
Ripper wrestle.
Give him the old razzle dazzle. The old razzle dazzle ripper wrestle.
Like, would it be a Lucy wedding if in the center of
Ooh.
the what the
Let's have
fuck-
dinosaur rides.
Oh, nice.
in the center of the reception instead of a dance floor, it's not a fight pit? Like, would it be
I
a
love
Lucy
it.
wedding without that?
Yeah,
True.
but you'd have to run that by the missus.
You are the
Well,
missus
we
of
are
this
planning it.
situation.
Yeah, you're the ones planning the whole thing.
Oh no.
Oh no, Hera's like, Lucy, fight pit instead of a dance floor.
How many? I've already got one booked. Do you want more?
What?
May we consult Croup?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
See, Drell will come back after a few days of gathering luscious meats, and I'll be like, "Wait a minute. We know nothing of weddings, nor do we know anything of true pirate culture with weddings. Croup,
Yes.
what is a typical pirate wedding like?"
Hmm.
Can I roll a knowledge local?
Yeah. You know that they're pretty wild typically.
Oh yeah, I've got a lot of guns on me. Just start shooting wild in the air.
Yeah, Croup says, well, they're can be pretty elaborate. Not a lot of fanfare. usually there's someone that, weds the two parties. A lot of people are there, a lot of drinks. Sometimes there's a brawl. Sometimes it's pretty casual. But with as many people coming, I'd say it's going to be pretty interesting to see who all shows up. Expect nothing less than the worst.
I'm
Mhm.
starting to fight,
What? But that's your whole job.
Exactly.
But
That's why he's going to do it.
why would I expect Eddie to leave me?
and I'm good at it. Uh-huh.
Apparently, no one spoke with Eddie about anything like that.
No. He said expect the worst. That is the worst.
Oh, that's true.
Takeda dies again.
You wouldn't leave, would you, Eddie?
Eddie's not even in the room.
Turns around, Eddie has left.
Eddie's pulled a Drell and just disappears into the shadows.
Speaking of Mr. Edmund, I know he's getting the booze, but what else is he doing right now?
Lose.
Honestly, oddly enough, Eddie is working. Just setting stuff up for a party.
Oh god, he came back broke.
My God, something's wrong.
Pride. I feel pride.
Rosie's just like, why are you crying, Drill? It's the happiest day of my life.
I don't know how I did it, but I did it.
I did it.
But yeah, Edmund this entire time is been oddly quiet unless spoken to, in which he'll respond because he's a happy-go-lucky guy, and is just helping set stuff up. And anyone who pays note to it, he's pretty much pulling every single thing out of his room and is using it to help decorate or provide for the party.
I don't like that.
We'll go talk to him.
Ah, fuck. I'm the one with the highest perception. God damn it.
Oh, can you roll me a... Give me 1 second. Well, yeah, I need to make me a roll real quick, Hera.
What do you want?
Give me 1 second.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I'll tell you what I want. What I really, really want is I want you to roll me this roll, please.
Lol.
Ah,
A
shit.
DC 10 wisdom check, Hera, or you forget something.
Yeah. Oh no, here we go. This is where I forget Eddie's boots.
Oh, nice. You don't forget anything.
Okay.
You're crazy if you think I didn't take those back.
Hera approaches Eddie as he's like, I don't know, putting up some of the streamers that fucking Lucy is begged for. And I say,
It wasn't begging, it was a command from your captain. Fucking do it.
There are quite a lot
saying
of
that.
streamers.
hey, Eddie.
Oh,
How-
hello, Ella.
How are you today, bud?
Eddie, there's like this sound of a woman screaming in the distance as he turns around with a manic face and says, oddly sober.
Oh, we can't have that. Oh, we can't have that.
We don't do that here.
Yeah, we don't. Hera pulls out I don't know. I like to think that there's some one of our sailors walking by with a thing of ales in his hands for him and his buddies, and I just grab them from his hand and then give one to Eddie.
I have it in my hand and I say, thank you, Ella. And then you just see the liquid drain from the cup without me raising it to my mouth, and then I just toss the cup.
How the anyway. So I noticed that you're emptying your cabin.
Emptying my cabin, of course. I'm using it to decorate the things for the festivities.
Eddie.
Ah,
Drell's not the only not dumb one on this ship. Though he's one of the few.
but I do not follow. What?
I know you might have had some tough few days emotionally, and what you're doing now is kind of like the opposite of what people normally do, where people normally get really drunk to solve their issues, and you're getting oddly sober.
The fucking handle of the hammer in my hand breaks, and I go, "What makes you think this?"
Oh, that.
I had
And
to go get another hammer.
yeah, you're gonna have to do that. But look, bud, your life outside the shackles, it'll be the here and now is more important than the then.
I'm very aware of this era. I think you know that I know this. Is there anyone on the high seas of the shackles who lives freer than I?
Yeah, because you look pretty shackled by your past.
Nah. I don't think so.
You were literally haunted by you literally fought the ghosts of your grandfather.
And I kicked his ass.
Yeah, and
His ghostly ass.
Now do that, but metaphorically with like your dad and wife situation. You know what? It's not for me to tell you what to do.
I probably wouldn't listen to you anyway.
That's also fair. But if you have anyone to talk to about like shitty family situations, you can talk to me. My dad literally pitched me and my siblings in a battle royale for his treasure and ship.
Indeed. At least my father didn't do that.
At least he didn't do that. So
I'll always have this to think of. At least he didn't do that.
So if you need anyone to talk to, you got me.
What?
I give him my cup that I didn't drink from, and I give him a pat on the butt, and I go find my sea thought.
God, you're big and strong. You probably lift me off the fucking ground. Anyway, back to the streamers.
Takedo approaches Lucy. I want to talk with Lucy.
Lucy, what you doing right now?
I was
Hello?
gonna
Sleeping,
interject.
apparently. Oh.
No. I'm eating dinner.
Oh, eating. The other thing
Yeah.
that Lucy does.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant you, Matthew, were eating dinner.
I am.
Oh.
But yes.
So they're one and the same.
They're pretty similar.
So whatever you're doing,
Corporate needs you to
Takeda's
tell
gonna.
me- Corporate needs to tell the difference with these pictures. They're the same.
They're the
thing.
same. So whatever you're doing right now, Takeda is going to come up to you.
Lucy.
Here, have a bite. I'm gonna give you just a bone. I was like, oh, I already cleaned that. I gotta hand you another thing, but I cleaned it off before I hand it to
He
sorry, I
swallows
ran
that
out.
one too.
He just swallows it.
We need Takeda. Chop, 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 chop.
So, the entertainment for the party.
Mhm.
Two words. Lucy. Cage match.
Holy shit!
And he
Cage
gestures
match?
with his hands out into the distance.
Cage match.
Who am I fighting?
Well, me, of course. It's been so long. I came back to life.
Lucy punches Takeda immediately.
It's been a while since we've done any scraps.
I know, it would be an excellent comeback.
Wouldn't it?
Aye.
Well, sure.
Say no more.
And I turn to the closest men and I say,
You, come with me. We build a cage.
About this time, Lucy, one of the newly remodeled stone tiles that's underneath you all. And when I say stone tiles, I don't mean illustriously beautiful. I'm talking just nice kind of stone floors. It lifts up and moves, and a skeleton pops out.
Oh fuck!
I'm gonna walk over to it, grab its head, and just push it back down, and then close the lid.
It says, "All right, wait."
Oh, he's polite. I open the door. What?
Thank you. he kind of like waddles on up, and he's wearing a really nice suit with no pant bottoms, just like a really nice like top. Like think of like
Like a
think of like
tuxedo
a
top.
tuxedo jacket with really long cattails.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah.
also in a cummerbund, and cufflinks, but there's no pants.
Like
Nice.
when Bugs Bunny wears a suit.
Yes, basically. Yes, exactly.
Eddie pops up on screen and goes, Leopold.
Leopold. No, he says, "My master cannot attend tonight."
Wait, who's your master? Is it me? I'm attending.
My master. Anyway.
That.
However, he sends the help.
Oh, this is
Huh?
nice.
And he says, "Gentlemen," and he claps his hands like pop pop, and about 100 skeletons come out from
fucking
underneath.
spooky,
The
scary
sounds of
skeletons.
xylophones
Yeah,
begin.
And so they're all carrying a menagerie of things. I'm talking some fucking fancy ass goblets. I'm talking crystal. I'm talking some golden, cups. All kinds of things. They're carrying ancient artifacts that you didn't even know were there. Some things are like, 3 or 4 of them's carrying like a harpsichord up the stairs. They're carrying instruments.
This is some 1930s Halloween animated music video bullshit going on right now.
It really is.
I love every second of it.
And he says, "My master says that he is busy with his work and requires his beauty rest.
Aw.
I told him he was beautiful, but he did not listen." Yes, he said me telling him that was just the same as him telling himself that. Which, I suppose he does have a point.
I'm seeing all of this shit happening from like the top of a ladder, and like I just look at a bottle that I have in my hand, I look back up at it, and I just look back at the bottle, and then it cuts away from me.
As your guests begin arriving in the evening, we will begin seating them slowly but surely. We will also be the bodyguards for this evening. If anyone gets too rowdy, we will take care of it accordingly.
Oh. Okay, cool.
At this point, you see some fucking skeleton golems
hang
come
on,
up
hang
out
on.
of the fucking floor.
Kyle, you've got some echoing going on, guy.
Oh. Ah. Ah.
You also see probably about 8 to 10 skeletal skeletal golems come up. They're all wearing little propeller hats.
Nice.
He says, "We wanted them to look festive, happy, not too scary."
Perfect. Wait. Better idea. I'm gonna grab
Mhm.
a brush, and on each of them I'm gonna paint smiles.
He says, "What a beautiful idea."
And then I'm gonna give each of them a little bit of blush.
That's amazing.
After they're done talking, Takeda looks at the skeletons and goes, and grabs 3 or 4 of them by the ankles and just throws them over. He's like, "You can help with a cage."
They just rattle.
Just clank them around and they're
Yeah.
lumber away.
Wait. Josh T.
What?
We can make one of the big ones, the bone saw.
The bone saw.
One of them just rattles deeply.
This pleases Mr. Bones.
Eventually, the wild ride comes out of the basement. No. And then he'll say, "Without further ado, we will begin." And he claps his hands, and his hands come off of his arms and close the stone paneling and get back on his arms. And he goes about doing his work.
Please tell me that one of them plays the trumpet.
Yeah, sure.
We'll just play the Cantina song.
I'm excited.
That's it's the Doot meme, so it's just that one single note over and over.
I love it. Well, I think it is about that time.
Is it?
It is. After, between a couple days are going by, all of you all are getting everything ready. Your crew's getting everything ready. All the skeletal help's getting everything ready. And then you hear old Johnny Sims go, "Ships ahoy!"
That's
Thank God, I'm famished.
How did you know?
Is old Koenig von Allen available?
He's on the island, yeah.
Is he going to be attending the party? Because that'd be really cool if I greet my guest atop a giant dinosaur.
We'll see what happens.
I'm gonna
He
go
may-
find. I'm gonna go find him real quick.
All right, give me a perception.
I will try.
Give me survival.
I will try.
You can't really find him right now.
Dang it, that'd be so cool.
Unfortunate.
All right.
It's okay. He might show up. But with all this being said, as Johnny Sins comes down, he gives you the far glass, Captain Lucy. When you look out, you begin seeing a ship. 2, 3, 5, 10.
Oh.
About 15 ships coming to the island.
Oh,
damn.
wow.
You recognize a handful of them. One of them being Tessa's ships. Or Tessa's ship. One of them being the Master of Gale's ship. Another one of them, none other could be nothing else than the Hurricane King ship himself.
Ah, my uncle's.
You also can't help but recognize the wormwood in that little mix.
Boo!
Oh, he's there. I have a gift for him anyway.
Is it your fat fucking nuts?
No,
No, that's for Tessa.
I have some. I gotta give him back something that he gave me.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
interesting.
The wormwood, more like the limpwood.
Duh. And then there's a handful of those ships that you don't really recognize the iconography for. But a bunch of people are coming, and you realize you're going to have a wild fucking wedding, man.
Oh yeah.
All right. So slowly but surely, the ships begin docking in the port. It was kind of there's not like a true port here, but throughout the work of the last couple of weeks, along with the hurried work of the last couple of days, there's a serviceable enough port that's able to more or less be kind of like the oh shit, what's it called? A really nice restaurant when you have someone that picks up the car.
A valet.
Valet.
Yeah, it's kind of like a ship valet, more or less.
Yeah, and then when they get to the shore, the luggage is carried by the Triceratops.
Yeah, exactly. That
Yeah.
was being led by some of the skeletons. And as they get to the top of what's getting ready to be your new home, oh, by the way, what do you wish to call your keep? Because this is your island. You know, this is the cruise island. What do you all want to call the keep now?
Well, it's Penn Island. We should call it the Chastity Fortress.
No.
Chastity Fortress.
No.
Why don't we call it the Animal House?
Ooh.
Getting there.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Well, it's since we sleep there, we can call it the Sack.
The sack's pretty funny.
Oh, wait. Family jewels? There's something there.
There's
Jewels, pirates, balls. There's something there.
There's something there.
Pirates balls.
Pirates.
I laugh for the rest of the session at my own joke.
You can call it Lucy Sack.
I don't want to call it Lucy's Sack. I'm going to call it the Sack.
Call it the ooh. About the coin purse.
That's actually really good.
There we go. We'll go with that one.
Hell yeah.
Coin purse. And it is named. So when all the guests begin arriving at the Hump Day Corsair's coin purse,
It sounds like a sleazy bed and breakfast.
I mean, more or less, really.
Oh, well, don't worry. Me and Takeda be putting people to sleep.
Yeah. People begin showing up. You know, mostly it's just the crew carrying in various. They're also bringing their own stuff. Like they're also bringing their own food, their own meat, their own drinks. Like this is a joint party. But so you all had to provide the majority of it, but they're also, Sharon's caring in this instance.
A joint party? Oh, I'm trying not to smoke as much.
But whenever they begin entering, you all begin hearing a thudding. Like the whole ground begins shaking.
Cool.
And it seems like to introduce everyone to what he considers still his island. Koenig decides to show up a little bit.
Oh, I'm gonna run up.
Triumphant, roar. It's a triumphant roar.
I'm gonna run up to him, and I'm gonna be like, "Coming up, Koenig," and I'm gonna grab onto him and then pull myself up and get up onto him and talk to him like, "Hey, everyone's here. Be chill."
He nods. He begins taking you to where all the ships are docking.
Yay!
It's known that the majority of all these random crews begin shitting themselves. Because
including Eddie.
T-Rex.
And then I'm gonna shout, "Welcome to my island!" And I'm just gonna outstretch my arms.
Yeah, everyone's kind of confused at first until one of them starts clapping, and then they all kind of start, clapping, harumphing, getting into it. And then a bunch of the skeletons began turning those skeletons on their sides and began playing on their rib cages.
Oh, God damn it.
Maribba buzz.
Maribba.
God, I
That's
hope
pretty
you
good.
choke on whatever it is you're eating, Matthew.
I've already finished.
And at this point, the party is commencing. There's a lot of familiar faces starting to come up. One of the ships, you see none other than Lady Agasta Smithy, your little wards from Book 2 that live on Tidewater Rock.
Yeah.
Of course, they couldn't miss the wedding of their benefactor,
Hey, Fowler.
Yeah.
Was I able to find my sea thought?
Yeah, don't worry.
Okay, cool. I found my sea nymph. That's all that matters.
She's also joined by Royster McClay.
Oh, hey.
Royster.
Hey, mustache.
Royster McGay.
A fellow Galton of powerful mustache.
None other. I love the fact that they're from Galt too. I think that's really cool.
God, you could bury fucking treasure chest in his forehead, though. Jesus Christ.
It's where he keeps. It's where he keeps his big ideas.
The Master of Gales is also present. He just gives a polite nod and glares his eyes at Hera as he walks by.
I start to cry.
He's like a cranky Gandalf.
Basically.
He's like Gandalf to fucking Pippin.
Oh my God! I'm Pippin!
We have Pierce Gerald, one of the pirate captains that you all met in Book 3.
His name is always funny to me for some reason.
It's kind of an odd name.
Gerald.
Wasn't he the one that had,
I am the pirate captain, Gerald.
What's that?
Didn't he have the sketchy back room?
Yes, he did.
Okay, cool. I'm remembering.
We also have some fun little members that you all haven't seen in a while. Leaving his little chop shop just for a little bit is Rickety Hake.
Hey,
that fucking gotcha.
Yeah. Smile only a woman could. Nobody can love that smile. Fuck.
Jesus Christ, Scott.
It's like Pirate King Boomy.
Also, the gentleman that christened your ship had to come along, Captain Merrill Pegsworthy.
There's a joke.
He's worthy of pegging.
What the fuck?
I love his character art. He's got a really badass look to him.
Yeah.
Also, actually, I can't remember if I think he said I can't remember if this guy died or not. I'm actually really thinking right now.
Oh shit!
I don't think
he's
he died.
Back from the dead. No,
that was great.
Oh yeah, we didn't kill him.
I didn't think so. Yeah, he was still on Tidewater Rock. Yeah.
I did cut off one of his fingers though.
Yeah.
I'm sure he had a gripe with that.
No, he should have to be alive, man. You fucking kidding me?
It was a pot.
Yeah,
no,
I liked it.
I didn't like it. I
don't remember this guy at all. So
he was the guy we had to fight. He was like the second in command to the tattooed lady.
Oh
yeah. He was second in command to Isabella Inkskin Locke.
More like
She ain't coming back.
Yeah, she ain't coming back.
I was about to say that bard killing fuck better not show up on my island.
No, she did. She got poisoned.
She's such a cool fucking character. I'm so sad.
It was really sad because she had a really cool story, but she was kind of one of those characters that's like meant to die. You don't really learn about it, which is such a sad fucking thing.
Crime. Truly a crime.
Yeah, because she is such a cool looking character. But to continue on, we have a few more that have shown up.
Oh no.
Of course, the bride to be, Tessa Fairwind. Hey, isn't she lovely?
She really is.
She really is.
She's way out of Lucy's league.
Dude, she's gonna peg.
This is the future pirate cat lord, okay?
Wait, how old is she?
Tessa?
Yeah.
She's like 60. She's a half elf.
Yeah, she's a half elf.
Oh, okay. That.
Oh, you threw that away. I was like, what?
Yeah, no, she's like 50 or 60, I think, but she's a half elf.
Then there's Sadak Goldtooth.
Yep, first mate to the Hurricane King. And speaking of,
bitch can't hold his liquor.
Hit Arc Bone Fist.
Oh,
the Hurricane King.
Bones.
Oh yeah. As each of these gentlemen are making their way here, obviously not to like. I was saving him for last, but there are a few others that come up. Like for example, there's your bitch. Where is she at?
Where's my sea thought?
She's here. Don't worry.
Oh, I thought that's who you're referencing.
That is who I'm talking about. I don't worry about it, but she's there.
Yay, my sea thought.
But yeah, as Kedark is one of the last ones to his crew is like the last one to come up, He'll see you on top of the fucking primordial dinosaur, and he'll say, "A little extravagant, don't you think?"
Don't you think dinosaurs are cool?
Sadok's just kind of like, yeah, I mean, they're pretty cool. And Kedark just shoots him a look and begins walking
and what
up.
better way to invite all my guests to the island than on something this cool?
Yeah, Sadok's just like, man, I mean, he's got a good fucking point. And Kedark just smacks him in the head and begins walking on.
Does he smack him with his bone hand?
Oh yeah,
people hand. Okay, that's the important part. Because one of them is a correction, one of them is an abuse.
Let me correct that question for you, Kyle. You meant to say, does he give him a bony donkey punch, right?
As Kedark realizes how far the travel is going to be, to... Oh, I forgot the fucking name. What do we call the coin purse? As he realizes how far it's for me to go to the coin purse, he says, "Sod this." He flicks his wrist really hard, and his hand flops off, like his skeletal hand. It then grows in size to the size of about a 6x4 carpet. About that size, and he steps in it, and then the hand begins carrying him to the coin purse.
Wow. Okay.
You could just took a Triceratops, but alright.
Drell looks over at the Triceratops palanquin that he built 2 seconds prior, and he was like, "Oh."
Sadok says, "Oh, don't worry, mate. I'll ride that."
Good. You see a nail fall out of the back, I'll push it back in really quick.
couple screws fall out, just picks up the ground, sweeps them into it, and drops it.
Nice. But everyone is making their way in here. And the party is... Let me close all these fucking tabs that's open on my screen.
Tessa's gonna land, and I'm gonna be like, "Tessa, look! I did it!"
She says, "I see, Lucy. It's very impressive. I must admit, I didn't expect it to go this well."
What? No! I'm Lucy! He's Drell! I'm gonna point down at Drell.
I learned that you see each time that she's with, it's just like, "Are you really sure, madam?" And she's like, "Of course I am, Jeffrey."
Hera slides into the screen right next to her and just whispers, "Just say the word. Just say the word." And then I just slide off screen.
At this point, everyone begins piling into the coin purse, and the party begins to commence.
There's too many in our sack.
There's not enough.
Mm.
Let's see me. Yeah, let's make it a little bit more lively. All right. There's tons of people here that are enjoying themselves. There is, just rambunctious laughter. Some people are playing, just throwing daggers at walls. People are gambling. People are drinking. It is a wonderful pirate time. Everyone's doing great. Drell and Rosie are sitting with our little nymph lady and Hera, having a little kind of double date type thing going on.
What the fuck is this bitch?
Oh, she's just a person sitting back there in the corner by herself.
Yeah, but who?
I don't trust you.
You see Takeda sitting at a table with his arm wrapped around a velociraptor.
Oh, a what?
A velociraptor on an island of dinosaurs. Takeda thinks it's a lizard folk.
The Velociraptor is
amazing.
Visibly scared, but also making sure that it doesn't try to eat anybody because it knows better.
This is like that fucking the pilot to the show Archer, where Archer in that pilot was a velociraptor.
Yes.
But like he didn't do anything violent, he just was a velociraptor.
It is like it's the exact pilot of it's just him. All the dialogue.
All this dialogue is like
There's the velociraptor scream.
it's funny.
It's brilliant.
Oh, if there's anyone here you all wish to talk to, there's a ton of people here to speak with. Now's a chance to kind of peruse around.
Fucking Harrigan is over here.
Yeah, he is. So we'll start left to right. Lucy, Eddie, is there anyone here you want to talk to or go around and talk with?
Not really.
That's perfectly fine. You can just kind of, enjoy yourself.
Eddie just drinks by himself over here.
All right, sounds good. Drell, you're sitting here with Rosie and Hera and her little lady friend, who's also butt-ass naked. She never put on any clothes.
Yeah, her name is
Lord.
Athena, and yeah, she's butt-ass naked.
Oh wow, that's a choice.
Look, man, she made her choice.
Actually, hang on. You know what?
And everyone at the wedding like that.
Fuck yeah! Now it's a party. Eddie, not to do anything exciting, but he will hang out with the fellow Galtons.
Oh, nice. They actually will comment on it and say, Monsieur Eddie, it is wonderful to see you again. And Lady Sophie will kind of do a little too low of a lean into you as she's on the table, kneeling over the table a little bit. It's like,
right.
Edmund, it's so good to see you.
I'll take her hand and raise the back of it up to my lips and give it a kiss in a typical Galton greeting and say, Bonjour, mademoiselle. And I'll the entire time I'm speaking with all of them, I'm only speaking Hallett.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, she'll blush and kind of take her little fan and wave her face as you do that, and then you all will begin having just a nice little conversation.
Yes.
Drell, is there anything you wish to talk about with Rosie or anyone else here anyone here interested in that to look at?
Yeah, so Drell is sitting there listening to the conversation between these two when another Drell comes up from behind the bar, approaches, sits down, the ally across time dissipates with a scream, and I hand Rosie a drink, and I also provide drinks for everyone else.
She's like, what did you do?
I let a less happy me be happy for 2 seconds before he disappeared in a puff of logic. Let's put it that way.
God, did this ally across time look exactly like you?
Yep.
God damn it, man. Holy shit.
Rosie will speak up and says, well, Hera, who is your new friend?
Oh, this is Safina. We met whenever I was dropped about a couple hundred feet from the sky by some Skyclops. And, we had a lovely little chat about things and our, she's pretty awesome.
Yeah, she'll pipe up and says, she She's too scared to admit she wants to bone me.
I didn't know she had bones.
Bull.
I am an skeletal creature, Drell. I have bones.
You know what I mean. As I sip my grog.
Boning is also a colloquial term for.
That I didn't know you had.
Okay, you know what, Drell? You know
That is pretty good.
God, Hera's just like her face gets red. She comes on. It's like I am not drunk enough for drunk Drell.
God, that joke was way too good for us.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I would shape the table, and your drink slides toward you.
It's still. I'm like, I just put my face in it. I don't even pick it up. I just start to read.
I'm gonna just be typing in background dialogue.
Nice.
And then I look to Rosie and say, "So, how did this thing start between you two?" I want
She
to
gets
point
real
out.
fucking red. She says, "I don't know what you're talking about, Hera."
Look. I want to point out that, what is her name? Oh my god, I completely forgot.
Sindara.
I said Sindara and I called this when we got on the island. So like, when this start?
She is giving you a look that could fucking kill you. Like she like anime style has the fucking like same like buff you have whenever you get your little dark buff. Like she has like the red eyes and everything that are smoking right now.
I looked at Savina. I say, see, Savina. Not everybody. You know what? I got nothing. I'm
Drell, you can't think to say all this.
I drink, and then I do the same table trick where I slide one to Rosie.
Rosie just thankfully has something to distract her from speaking. Begins like chugging it.
Wait. Hera looks to Rosie and like you have seen what the fuck is that movie? The Del Toro one with the creature of the Black Lagoon.
Shape of Water.
Shape of Water.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where she's talking to her friend and she has the hands out and does
and then like splits them and then like raises them up.
Yeah, she does that to like Rosie and like with a questioning face.
Dude, Rosie is like so fucking red. It's not even funny. She's like hella embarrassed right now.
Takeda stumbles up to your all's table with his date in tow, and he's like,
Hi guys, have you all met my date yet? She's a little shy.
Oh my
And
god.
gives a screech.
The Velociraptor, Maddie, give me the screech.
Caw.
No, I need the one that you do really well, like the fucking screech.
The what?
The can't do it.
Oh,
It's draconic for Debbie.
Please take her, please.
oh my god.
Hera just looks at him and then looks to Safina and be like, is that a...
Pina
Is
says, she says, I didn't realize your crew was so kinky.
You know, I never thought I would find another lizard folk. I was so...
Hera just looks to her and
That's
says,
cute.
we're too dumb to have kinks.
That is interesting.
I just start to drink more. I slide Safina another drink.
Okay. I summon a chair from the depths of the floor to have the Velociraptor and the Lizard Man sit.
That is...
Oh, thank you, Drell.
This
and
is
then
perfect.
It's like you see the Velociraptor just tearing into a fucking meal.
Oh, there's actually a token.
Extra, like mirroring, just eviscerating.
Indicator's so attracted right now.
We're gonna play a game, and I motion for a skeleton to get a deck of cards. Two decks of cards.
Yeah, they'll bring a couple cards, and then we'll go to the next person, and she'll begin playing a game with each other.
We're playing Galton Rat's Crew. GRS.
Oh, that's funny. I love that game.
Hera gives the Velociraptor a beer. He just says, you're gonna need this.
And now it will do the typical Anuin call as it begins drinking it. Actually, I need Maddie to do it. Maddie does it better than I can.
Cool.
Thank you. Thank you. So dignified. Such a dignified sound.
Cool.
We'll kind of pair Hera and Takeda in with that as well. Lucy, so what are you doing right now? Anyone you particularly want to speak with? You have a whole room full of people.
I guess I'm at the bar with the lady.
Yeah. You can initiate it. What you want to talk about with her? I mean, after all, you're getting her to be married.
I mean, I'm not worried about that part.
The Ghost of Corliss starts playing "Kiss the Girl."
So, do you have a safe trip here?
She begins with swirling a little cocktail umbrella in her drink and just swirling the little umbrella around a little bit. She says, "Of course I did. They were fair seas. It was a little bit of a long trip, but not too far from Quint."
Yeah, we are kind of pretty far north up here.
Indeed. Close to the eye of Abednego.
Yeah. Some days you can feel the wind off of it.
Lucy, I must admit, I had heard rumors about how terrifying this place could be. I am honestly shocked that you were able to actually, quell this island.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. We just beat up some Cyclopses and made them join us. Then we went to the other Cyclops camp and told them to join us. And then we went to the Trance, told them to join us. And then talked to the other big Cyclops guy down below. We're pretty chill now. And then we fixed the big dino man. You saw the one I was standing on when you came to the island.
When you look at the camera pans to one of the windows in this place, and you see one of the skeletons upending a barrel full of fucking grog out the window, and Koenig is out there drinking it.
Hell yeah.
It's and then there's Alan, the big dinosaur. Yeah, we fixed him up. He was a hot mess when we got here, but now he's all better now.
So just wildlife then on the island and monsters.
Well, there's dinosaurs and Cyclops. I guess if you want to call them monsters. They're more like people, really.
Interesting. We had heard reports of Chelish people on the island. I'm glad to know that was unfound.
Oh, there was. We killed them.
She spits her fucking drink and says, "There was actually Chelish." She's whispering.
Yeah, but they were zombies. They've been here a while.
They've been here a while?
Yeah. I guess they
How
got
long is
here,
a
got
while?
stuck. Drill, come here.
I put my cards down as a timeout for me. I walk over and I'm like,
The
yes, Captain.
Velociraptor is trying to smack the cards.
Yes, Captain.
How long were those zombies here?
Not entirely sure how long, but they were led by a necromancer. The necromancer had awoken a lich, was trying to mess with his phylactery and gain its power, and the byproduct of which was he had turned his entire crew into undead.
Essa kind of grabs the bar twice with her knuckles, and one of the skeletons procures another drink for her. She says, "That is unsettling."
The lich
But
is still
they are-
here, by the way.
What?
The lich is still here. He's the source of I point to the barkeep. He's on our side.
Yeah, he's the big guy down below, like I said.
Barkeep waves at her, and it's that fucking scene where the camera zooms in really quick on the fucking face. It goes, and she's like, "What?"
Yeah.
Yes, he's a remnant of the old Cyclopean Empire, last of his kind, was one of the higher up mages of that or whatever.
And
Did I
you
get it
didn't-
right? And I point over at it.
She whispers in between you where the skeleton can't hear. You didn't kill it?
No, why would we?
I guessed you're over to Takeda. Brought him back.
Takeda gives you a strong Forrest Gump wave.
Hell yeah.
She says, that... Perhaps one day you can move into my place, she says.
What's wrong with my island?
Yeah.
My dear, I don't believe this is truly your island just yet.
Hey, Tessa, what's wrong with the coin purse?
Nothing is wrong with it, I promise you.
I'm starting to step away, and I'm like, oh, don't worry. After tonight, he's got another 1,000 or so years before he has to hit the snooze button.
I truly hope that is the case.
Yeah, we might have accidentally destroyed his phylactery, so now he has to make a new.
She, puts her finger on your lips, and she says, Lucy, I need you to stop talking before I have a panic attack.
Oh, okay.
At this point, you hear someone say, Boy, come speak with your old family. When you look around, Lucy, it's Kedark speaking to you.
Oh, I didn't even realize he was talking to me. I guess I'll look and say, it's like, oh, and I'm gonna point to me. Me?
Yes, boy.
I'm gonna take. It's like, all right, hey Tessa, I'll be right back. And then as I'm saying that, my foot's gonna stretch over to the table and then just snap. Oh. Hello.
Well, and he is. As you sit down, you realize you can smell him as you spring over here. He is drunker than a skunk.
Good.
The whole table is. Well, boy, it's good to see you again, I guess. This is quite the party.
Yes. It's one
Music,
thing I'm good at. It's throwing a party.
Food. At least I got good company here. I had to have you come speak to me instead of you coming on your own. What kind of host does that?
I didn't want to bother you. And I kind of point to Tess. It's like, she was wanting to speak with me on some private matters.
Oh, they'll be private, all right. As Sadok begins laughing, she'll say, well, boy, aren't you going to say hello to everyone?
No,
I think there's someone here that's dying to speak with you.
Hi, Sadok. How you been?
He meant me.
I was getting to you.
As he finishes his drink.
I was going around the table. Don't worry. No disrespect. I was just getting around the table.
He laughs so fucking hard. Like, almost to where it's kind of like killing the vibe hardcore in the immediate area. And he says, no disrespect to me.
Nope. I got nothing against you.
Funny. Funny words, Lucy.
Magic man.
I like your funny
Weird.
words, Magic Man.
I wasn't
It's
saying a
interesting,
joke.
no disrespect to me. And yet I see my old ship out in the bay.
No, that's my ship.
I believe I acquired the man's promise, Lucy.
Ah, and then your men's mutinied and we kicked their ass.
Kid Ark is just drinking, not saying anything. He's kind of watching how the whole thing's going down.
Oh, I have something for you anyway. I'm glad you showed up. I'm gonna reach into my bag and I'm gonna sit down a bottle in front of me.
He looks at it.
Your rum rations. You can have them back.
Oh my god!
Fucking
Amazing.
big brass balls on this man.
He looks at him,
The coin purse is not big enough.
and he doesn't say a word. He
All
just
24.
begins getting like you can see he's tensing up, and
Digging
His-
his fingers into the fucking wood of the table.
his hand is slowly going to his side, and then Kedark begins laughing. And for the first time since you've like seen Kedark, especially towards you, Lucy, he seems to ease up a little bit. It's good to know the humor runs in the family. He got you there, Harrigan. Harrigan is like beyond words, and he says, Kedark, you said, and then Kedark speaks up and says, I said you need to wipe the Aeons from biting your candy ass, Harrigan.
Feels good.
Harrigan like fucking smashes the rum rations and leaves the table.
Bye. Enjoy the party.
Wasting alcohol. Heretic. I'm adding that to the list.
That's going on the list.
Going in the book.
Kedark at this point is so fucking drunk. Like he's actually like you can see the spins have went from his head to his body. You all know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He threw all the rum rations on the ground. It's 24 fucking just broken glass everywhere.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
It's one bottle that contained 24 rum rations, and a rum ration is basically like a cup of alcohol.
It's just okay. So it's just
It-
one enormous
It's a big ass bottle.
Yeah, it's a big ass. It's more like a jug, like a big ass
Yeah.
fucking thing.
I keep having to get bigger jugs
It's
to
one of
transfer
those-
it in.
Yeah, it's one of those like the really drunk character in an anime. They always have like a gigantic bottle with like a single loop on it. It's like
They can get all of our parties.
yeah, like that.
Yeah,
like the big
Mississippi
thing.
Mud. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, dude. Stuff's cool.
Kedark says, yeah, Lucy.
Yes.
That's pretty good. And Sadok's mouth is like, Captain, you okay there? Sadok looks up and his face is real fucking squinched. He's trying so hard to fucking see right now. And he says, what's wrong with you, Gold Tooth? And he says, you're just a little more casual than usual. And he says, I can be however I want to be. And he throws his arm around Lucy. He's like, I can celebrate with my nephew for a day. Or I can kill him. It makes no difference.
I'm gonna point my finger at Goto. He's like, yeah, he's the current Hurricane King. He can do what he wants.
You see how he's like fucking smacks down real hard. That's right. Perhaps I need a new first mate.
Dude, I just want him to give Lucy a noogie with his bone hand. That's all I want.
As he's looking around, he's, just kind of like laughing for a second, super fucking drunk. And Lucy, you see his eyes fucking narrow real hard towards the middle of the room.
The middle of the room.
And it's like that
Oh.
fucking scene from Always Sunny where Mac is looking at
Oh no.
and Croup sees Kedark at the same time that Kedark sees Croup. And Kedark says, Ambrose? Croup
Oh.
stands up in a fucking hurried motion and grabs Pecker and begins trying to fucking leave the fucking place.
Oh, Croup? Yeah, he's our cook. Well, I wouldn't say cook, more like kitchen resident.
From downtown, you hear him scream above everyone and says, Ambrose, fish guts Croup! The same way that he yelled at his first mate whenever he tried leaving the Hurricane King's platform.
Yeah. He like slammed the fucking door in his face.
He throws his bone hand out towards Croup, and it turns into a stone hand like the spell, the wizard spell.
Yeah.
And grabs him.
Oh
no.
Croup.
You cook.
Wait.
Immediately.
I just now realized he's here.
What's up, bud? What's up?
Who is that?
Yeah. Who is that, guys?
I can't tell the tokens.
Oh no!
It's fucking. It's Sokka.
Begins flying back, and he says,
"Oh, I wasn't there for that episode."
What's new with you, Kidark? Yeah, you haven't aged a bit. And you have turned from a little twarp to an old man. Still cooking with the crew. Or cooking the crew. I forget which one it is anymore, Croup.
Wait, you can cook? I say that out loud.
Croup, the thumb kind of pushes Croup's head up and he says, Kidark, we all did what we had to do upon that ship. You should know that better than any of us. Kidark's, the fist holding Croup begins squeezing a little bit fucking tighter. He says, did what we had to, eh? What are you trying to say? He says, you know full well what I mean, Kidark. Kidark says, if you're implying what I did to... And then the moment he begins to keep talking, Goto fucking pistol whips him.
Oh.
Takeda stands up again.
Kidark just fucking slumps on the fucking table. There, Kidark. You just had a little much to drink. It's alright. He doesn't know what he's talking about, Lucy. As the hand falls off of Croup and goes back to his own hand.
Must run in the family, because I don't know what he's talking about.
He just laughs and he says, well, Croup, it was nice to see you tonight. Croup just nods and says, nice. That's a word. Says, I think I'll be taking the captain back to the ship's mage. Going back to Peril.
But
Lucy?
The party just started.
I promised this would be not much longer of a party if he wakes up.
Okay.
Give our regards to the missus.
Who?
Tessa.
Oh, okay.
And then he begins taking them off.
Drell smacks the table really quick, gets all the cards, like, I win, Hera, you deal. I follow them.
Hera says, but you were holding the Velociraptor's cards. How is she supposed to play now?
You deal! And I'm hopping over tables and pirates alike.
The Velociraptor, as a new party sits down at the table.
Alright, guys. We're not playing whatever dumb shit we're playing.
She holds her hand out to you, Hera. May I deal?
I recognize this woman.
Sister?
Oh!
Hera? I slide, I like reach over to hand her the
A
card.
familiar sibling sits at the table.
I reach over.
Oh man,
to
she's
hand her the
rough
cards,
looking.
Familiar sibling.
and I say, "Oh, Sue, how's it going?" And I hand her the card, and I throw them in the air, and push the chair back and pull out my pistol.
When you do that, she pulls her pistol, and then all the skeletons pull out weapons. Then, like, the record scratch happens. She says, Hera, I understand where I'm at. I'm not here to kill you yet.
Oh, what are you here to do?
Parlay a little bit, if you will.
Parlay? Mother... Damn the person that invented parlay!
Part of the code.
Code's more like guidelines than actual rules, but since you're sitting
You
next to
hear
a
gunshot come from the fucking back of the room.
You hear a what?
As Harrigan, or not Harrigan, as fucking Kidark is like half asleep, says, "The rules are the rules." And then he fucking passes back out. And everyone begins lowering their guns a little bit again.
Drell looks down between his legs where the shot went. I'm like, yeah. He keeps following.
I go, Hera does the very exacerbated, fine. I holster my pistols, and I say, but you're holding the Velociraptor's cards. I mean, Debbie, you're holding Debbie's cards.
The Velociraptor looks and like bats her eyes.
She is.
Sue's just like, and takes them. The parrot goes to the little table over here and sits down like her familiar. And then Rocket also like sits next to the parrot and begins going. He begins whistling back and forth to it.
Nice.
He says, "Well, Hera, it's a pleasure to see you and your friends here."
Yeah, well, that pleasure's pretty one-sided.
What? No love for family? After all, it's just us left. As she begins dealing the cards out.
Oh, wait, shit, you killed Ty? That's impressive. And upsetting. I was wanting to kill him.
Easy as taking candy from a baby.
Well,
and easy as I will be taking that necklace from you.
I mean, that's why I want to kill him. You remember when he took all my candy after Dad plundered that town?
Well, you know it wasn't personal. He just wanted it more than you did.
Yeah,
that's not stealing.
I was 5.
You were a wimp.
Dad always said that you had the backbone of a sea sponge.
Yeah, well, look what that got him. It got him dead.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Debbie?
Call. Oh, Jesus. Oh, where are my manners? Have you met my new first mate?
Who is your first?
Takeda stands up.
What the fuck is this? Who?
He slams his fist on the table and he says, "My rival, is it time?"
Mizuchi says, "Oh, not yet. But it will be soon."
What the fuck?
Okay. He sits back down.
What? Did you meet this guy in the underworld or something?
Well, it's funny. We met at a bar along one of the islands here in the Shackles, not too far from the Mwagni Expanse. And, well, from the Blood Cove to here, love works in mysterious ways, isn't that right?
Well, you see here, Mizuchi's was gonna turn into a dragon and eat a town, and then he asked me if I wanted to stop that, and I said, "A fight? Yeah." And then he said, "Okay, later." And I said, "Okay," and that's how we met.
Takeda, what the fuck are you talking about?
If I remember correctly, didn't an old lady beat you down in the streets?
I don't,
Debbie just looks at you like, she goes, "Caw," but in her head she says, "Did that really happen?"
I slipped.
I believe her cane went into your under region.
He slams his hands down on the table and he says, "That's a refabrication." Lies.
Look,
My cloaca is pure and unbroken.
Look. Whether or not an old
pure and unbroken.
Chloe.
Oh.
Whether or not my companion had his coin purse smashed by an old woman is
I hate everything about this.
I'm so into it.
He snorted. Stupid fucking game.
It's not important right now, Sue. What's important is, what the fuck do you want with this parlay?
Well, for one, I had to be here. After all, it's the coming of a new pirate lord. anyone who's anyone's here. Second, when I heard that you joined a new crew, I was surprised. After, the divorce.
Hey, we don't talk about my ex-wife.
No, I'm sure she's around somewhere in someone's chambers here close by.
Look.
Someone's got to keep my bed warm, Hera.
You married Elizabeth Dyer.
Oh, I didn't marry her. Just, she's just got to she keeps you warm in the wintertime,
You married the Devilfish Dyer.
Of course not. She came to me, honey.
Oh my god. First she left me for some wimp-ass sylph bard man. And then she goes to you?
Well, to be fair, I heard the bard's a little impotent.
I heard he's a little dead.
Yeah, probably for the best.
Takeda leans over to the Velociraptor and says, "You see, Debbie, this is what we call on the sea a cockney."
She says, anyway, I have grown tired of killing everyone else, and I look forward to finding Father's treasure. So, I'll give you a month, give or take, and then I'm coming for you, Hera. I'm not waiting any longer. I don't care what's going on during that time.
Sue, I'm gonna level with you. I don't give the faintest flying fuck about captaining the Leviathan or Dad's treasure. But what I do care about is making sure you don't get it.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. And it doesn't matter where we fight or when we fight. I'm gonna make sure that your body never breaks the waves again.
Big words from only a half-orc.
Big words from a big bitch.
You are a big bitch.
That I am. Wait.
Yes. I see your friend here. Safina, would you like to come see a real woman tonight? Safina says, I'm sorry, I thought you were a man. And then Sue's just like fucking flustered. She's like, you bitch.
You being a man is more believable than that Velociraptor vote.
And then it turns out the Velociraptor's been Mr. Ed the whole time.
Oh my god.
Not even.
It's Anu.
Yeah. That would be fucking funny.
But
Except he'd be taking cold damage because he has his arm around him.
That's true.
I do say to Sue though, I'm like, enjoy the party. Have a good time. Hopefully you choke on the hors d'oeuvres and saves me the trouble of making you choke on a bullet.
Fair enough. Come on, Mizuchi. Let's go.
Oh, and take your shitty parrot.
They look over, and Rocket and the parrot seem to be having like an intellectual conversation. She says, she'll come eventually.
Rock, do you perchance have Grey Poupon? Rock!
Shut the fuck up.
Wait. So, the cards. We need the cards to play golf.
She flicks you off as she walks away.
God, I hope she Janis Joplin's herself tonight.
Mizuchi stands next to Takeda for a second and says, "It is good to see you again. I must admit I'm only on that woman's ship to see you."
Takeda blushes and he's like, he's really drunk at this point. He blushes. He's like, "Are you coming on to me?"
I'm sorry, but I cannot come on to you because you are not large enough for me to stand on.
Oh yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah, let's fight later.
I'm sorry, I cannot. Anyone who fights here would be taken care of effectively, it seems.
Oh yeah. I have to ask that guy first, don't I? And I point to the herd.
Oh, he's already gone. He says, well, this is your captain's party, but my captain has already forbade me from fighting. However, it seems that we will see each other soon.
Get into you, Captain.
Yeah, Captain's a bitch. Did you know that she took my prom date?
Yes, she also said that you wet the bed all during your childhood.
Well, you know, it was ocean spray.
She said that you would say that.
I mean, they do make a good cranberry juice.
And then the fucking Fleetwood Mac song starts playing. He looks at you and says, now, I understand that you have become quite the regarded swordsman. Good. You will need it. Because I've already decided, if you cannot kill me, I'll be traveling home.
But your home? Where is that?
Very close to a small village in the Eastern Islands, where an old master lost a very valuable set of wakazashis. I've decided to destroy that village if I go home.
Wait a minute. What, Master?
I believe you know the one, my friend. You have his weapons at your side.
All of a sudden, you see Takeda's lower lip quiver, and he just goes, Papa?
He says, if that is what you mean, then yes, I plan to eat him first.
Lucy! Lucy, let me fight him! He threatened Papa!
I will be seeing you later. Until then, he gives a little bit of a bow.
Takeda bows back, and he's like, oh.
Takeda, your quivering and crying is upsetting Debbie. Debbie does not enjoy such weakness.
Debbie's just sitting there, like, trying to hold cards and failing.
Debbie, you've got to use your thumb! Your thumb!
She doesn't have thumbs.
She goes, call!
Oh wait, shit, you don't have thumbs.
Call!
Rosie, I need you to make thumbs.
Rosie's passed out, fast asleep.
Oh no, she's dead. Sophia.
Sophia says, I am not doing that. At this point, like I said, the Hurricane King and Sadok went off on their own, kind of like back to the ship. Drell, roll me
followed.
Yeah, Drell.
I am not trying to be. No.
So what?
Before
what
they can leave, I'm like, wait. Behind me, you hear a distant jangling. I'm trying to pay our tithes. You're very fast for carrying a drunk man.
Oh, Sadok says, yes. He drops Kid Arthur, which like falls in a slump on the ground.
You just boop.
Finally, someone that understands what tithing means.
Ripper is dragging bags upon bags of gold. I'm keeping the bag of holding, by the way. Drags
of course.
bags upon bags of gold. He's just jangling it along.
Nice. This will
The
do
money
quite
our
nicely.
captain and Edmund promised. We will help
Well.
load it, and then we will be back to the party.
Nice, excellent. This is more than enough. Well, I suppose come on then.
Yes.
And then Drell murders both of them.
I wish.
Yeah, good fucking luck.
Slammed for copyright.
At this point, you all begin coming up to a man of war ship. This ship is fucking massive. He says, well, I suppose welcome, Drell, to the filthy lucre.
I nod
Yeah.
up and down. Don't know how to respond to that name.
No, I mean, it's the Shackles. It's the pirate ship, you know. They're all wonderfully named.
I love it.
I thought it was Portuguese, not Italian.
What?
It's wonderful molding.
Thank you.
I poke my head underwater, and wonderful mold.
God, it can't mold under.
He pulls his head back up, grabs Rippers, pushes it down under the water, and goes, "Get a load of these barnacles."
As he begins like kind of directing you to like where to go, you realize that this ship, from top to bottom, stern to fucking port, or stern to fucking aft, from starboard to port side.
Aft to bow.
Fuck you.
Law.
Is armed to the teeth. There is still a shit ton of pirates on the ship that did not leave, just to guard their own ship. I'm talking, there are basically the fucking Haley Lamar quote that I just did a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Bunch of Methodists.
Oh no.
Oh,
No.
But yeah, I mean, you realize that the Hurricane King, he stays packing.
Of course.
Yeah. I mean, he's the Hurricane King.
Did you guys know that a man of war can hold up to over 100 cannons?
Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, actually.
They're fucking huge.
Indeed.
Just for an example for the party,
That's a giant jellyfish.
a good example of what that might look like is in the Wednesday night game.
That is a whole kielbasa.
But it's loading.
Oh my. Let me see if I can pop this up. Oh, it's American too. America! Fuck yeah!
Coming to save the motherfucking day. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, and nothing crazy happens, Drell. You get a lot of fucking awful ass looks. But eventually, Salak, kind of takes him to his quarters and says, "Well, alright, off with you. Appreciate the tithe to the Pirate King, to the Hurricane King."
I give a small bow, a small salute, and I turn on my heels and I whistle to Ripper.
Ripper, waits you to, sit on top of him to take you on.
No. And I just keep walking.
Lol.
I just walk over the banister and into the water.
And right into me.
Nice.
I land on you as you're climbing up. I'm like,
Nah, I've followed you onto the boat. I'm like, Sodre. Are you okay?
this is awkward.
This is awkward, I suppose. Care to explain what you are doing?
Paying our money. Care to explain what you're doing?
I'm spying on you.
Oh, I thought you were leaving. You are planning on leaving, aren't you?
Wait, who told you?
I don't speak Galt, but I can pick out things.
You are a very perspective kind of person.
Well, it is also in the chat. I point over to my left.
Yes. Well, I did modify the text, so if you tried translating it, it wouldn't come out directly.
No. I can't modify, but
there's
I can
enough.
tell.
Yeah, that was intentional. But I'll say, it's funny, fucking Drell points to the left, and there's just, this giant chat box.
Yeah.
I'll say, I suppose the jig is up. I just wanted to make sure that you were safe, but I suppose I've been caught with my illustrious pants down. Yes, I do intend on leaving tonight. I was hoping to do this secretly, but I guess the feeling is that you may not be the only one who figures this out.
No, I'm pretty sure Hera has a good idea already.
Yeah.
The camera cuts over to Hera, who's just face down on the table, just completely passed out, holding a velociraptor in her arms.
I love that Drill's I know, but if this scene had happened with Takeda, it would be Santa Claus, why are you taking our Eddie away?
Why? Don't ask why, please don't ask why.
There's just a glass in here that's just not quite full. I gotta take it back to my workshop to fill it up.
Right. At this point, we've left the ship, and I guess
making your way back,
walking back to the to the coin purse. And I'll say, I'll actually like stop walking, like halfway there, and say, I suppose it might actually be easier if I do it now.
Probably. I mean, I'm all alone, and my only one here is Ripper. You know, I'm not that good in a fight, but he is. He's the
Wait,
biggest-
what? No, I'm not going to attack you.
Oh! Well, good.
Yes.
I put away the multiple jars of poison.
Several, like, okay, we just hang on. Put here like a shitload of bottles clanking together. I'll say, this drill is the only thing I could think to give you as thanks for everything you've done. I'm gonna hand you the most illustrious bottle of Galton vintage you've ever seen.
I will take it handily.
Just so you know, that bottle is worth 300 gold.
Just so you know, I won't sell it.
Yes. Yes. Galton vintage wine.
That's awesome.
Also, I've like removed that amount of money from my character.
Cool.
I'll say, yeah. I suppose Elusiveri makes his way from yet another another responsibility, eh?
I don't see it that way, and I pull something from around my neck.
What?
It's one of my 2 deep platinum necklaces, and it pains me to give it to you.
Oh. Are you sure, Drell? I've never seen you without these.
Yeah. But I want to know why you're leaving, Eddie. I have a hunch, but I want to know.
What is your guess?
My guess is that you finally figured out a job that you want to do. Hearing the words of Gip made something click. I've seen how you've been working around trying to get this thing ready.
Yes.
You have a fire lit under you.
I suppose you could say this. And, considering how much of my body content is alcohol, that fire is burning rather brightly. But yes. I must know what has happened to my wife. And if what Slip has said is true, and my father actually is a member of the Grey Gardeners, I have to know. I have to know for myself. I would not believe it until I see it with my own eyes. Hey.
I'll give him a nod. I'll be like, I won't tell the captain until after you're gone. If you plan on leaving, do you plan on going
Nah.
before or after the party?
Drell, you can do whatever you want. You are a free man just as I am. I do not care if you do, I do not care if you do not. But I will trust that you will make the right choice. You are better at these things than I am.
Drell's still caught up at the you're a free man just as I am. And I'm like, oh.
Indeed. So, I'll kind of clap my hands and click my heel against the ground in a rhythmic fashion, and then do finger guns towards you. I suppose this might be a goodbye for the moment, eh?
I suppose so. Come back with a bigger boat. I look over at the owlbear that's parked across the way. It's a little cramped.
It is rather cramped.
I want to see you at the helm of that boat.
I will try. I shall try.
At
Farewell,
this point,
Drell.
you hear some squawking,
Yeah?
and Raka is has come flying down to where you two are at,
What?
and perches on your shoulder, Eddie.
Message? From the captain?
No.
Huh? Oh, I see. You want to come with, eh?
Yes. Yes.
Ah, you are funny bear. Okay, this will be better this way. It is always good to have someone drinking buddy. So I do not know how much you can drink. We'll find out, eh?
Enough.
Okay.
Enough.
Excellent. All right. Farewell, Drell. And I'll give a bit of a twirl with my heel, foot sticking out, and start walking away. Time to find a ship to steal.
Excellent.
Edmund.
Ah, yes. I like freeze mid-step. Lad.
Keep the mast oiled.
Oh, yeah, I guess that is a good idea, huh? Okay, good idea. Farewell! And I begin running so he can't give me another job to do.
And with that, Eddie begins running towards the dock to try and find some ship to leave Pin Island with.
I look
Drell
down
makes
at
a-
Ripper.
Go ahead.
I look down at Ripper. He looks up at me. I'll miss him too.
Ripper just kind of goes, like clicking and clacking, and it's like, it's so sad what happened to Eddie.
It's so sad.
And then he begins like slowly. You all begin slowly making your way back to the party where all the rambunctious noise is happening. Eddie begins leaving. I'm sure that he's doing his best not to look back right now. But
I just
Drell, whenever you return, things are a little bit more, not necessarily lively, but a little bit more civil. As it seems as though there's getting ready to be the actual ceremony taking place.
Wait, did we get drunk before the ceremony?
Oh yeah, it ain't happened yet.
Fuck yeah.
Bro, we're pirates. Also, I want to point out that brings the number of nice up to 2.
Number of what?
The number of nice things that Drell has done up to 2.
That is very true. At this point, the crowd is more or less quieted down. And Tessa, raises a glass and says, "Friends, allies, enemies, and rivals. I am glad that you've come to celebrate the wedding between I and Lucy. An alliance that will be like none other among the Shackles." And then everyone begins cheering, like, rah, rah, rah. Everyone's getting into it. She says, "Oh, hey, Lucy, did you get the rings?"
Yes.
Can I see them, please?
I'll reach into me pockets and I'll pull out some rings.
Lucy, I meant actual rings, not onion rings.
Oh, I eat those, reach back in and pull out actual rings.
She says, these are lovely for myself. I did bring some for you. I also hired someone to do the wedding.
Okay.
At this point, you hear some fucking, feet scurrying along the fucking floor. Making its way in and out of everything. You hear people, yelling and back and forth until eventually a little monkey pops up and hands Tessa some rings.
No. No.
And then,
that is just cruel.
in a little flash, the priest has arrived.
No.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hello, Lucy.
Hey! Did you like your pie?
It was delightful.
Awesome.
Hera says, "Oh shit, it's my former divorce lawyer."
I am not just a divorce lawyer. I also practice at weddings.
Oh, so
Plans for the future, you see.
yeah.
I'm gonna look
Monkey
down
dude.
and see the monkey finally hey! I'm gonna pet him.
Yeah, he puts the box in Tessa's hands, puts his coin in his own little pocket that he's got, and then he hops up on your shoulder and begins playing with your face.
I'm gonna give him a coconut.
He takes the coconut and gives it to Crowley. Crowley just says, yeah, and then just drops it. Well, It seems here we have a wedding to partake in. I'll make it short and simple, as he takes out a pair of glasses and pulls up a contract that he's got in front of him. Both parties agreed to an alliance. One, Tessa Fairwind, wishes to ally herself through marriage to Lucy of the Hump Day Corsairs.
Mhm.
This shall be binding. When one calls on one, the other shall answer. There should be a share of profits decided upon each share. And all matters will be decided by the Pirate Council upon Lucy joining the Pirate Council. He will be a fully fledged member of the and a Pirate Lord. Does this sound agreeable to you two? Tessa nods.
Sounds on me.
Now, as far as marriage, you two are bound. This means you all must at least share a bed twice a year. Let's see here. Oh, it means you must at least also join together for civil hullabaloos, parties, council meetings, etc., etc. And I believe Tessa also wishes to say a few words. Tessa looks at you, Lucy. She says, she actually takes both of your hands now.
Okay.
She says,
They stretch over to her.
yeah. Lucy, I am more than happy to finally be able to call you my husband. Not only does this allow us to further our own goals in the Shackles, but also to have a true friend.
Aw.
I look forward to our time together. And she says, and then Crowley looks at you and says, do you have anything to say to the missus?
Sure. I too look forward to what is to come. You have been there for me whenever we needed your assistance. And I look forward to assisting each other in the future to better ourselves and the sea.
She nods. Lady Smithy's in the corner crying, saying in Galton, or like in Hallett, saying, why can't I have that?
Hera is wiping away the Velociraptor's tears.
And
the
then
little tissue.
Yeah, she's blowing her nose in it. Croup and Pecker are crying to each other.
That's just because they're drunk.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Hera's crying into Safina. The Velociraptor's crying into Hera. It's a big cry train. Great time.
Crowley says, well then, without further ado, I pronounce thee husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Pucker up.
Yeah, Tessa definitely leads in and gives you a kiss.
Why the fuck would you say it like that, Maddie? That was weird.
What?
It was the
Hey man, he's the one kissing the Pirate Lord right now. You're fucking holding a Velociraptor.
Yeah.
Her
Get
name
owned.
is Debbie?
That's what Takeda says her name is. She obviously does not speak common or have a name.
Oh no, Debbie the Velociraptor's
You know what? This Velociraptor's sticking around.
It's gonna be a running joke. Takeda does not know she's a dinosaur. Thinks
No idea. Has no idea it's an actual dinosaur. He hasn't seen a lizard person in so long. He's just convinced this is one of them.
God, Joshie, I hope next time we get an ability point upgrade. You know what? Hera's gonna put a band of intelligence on you, and when it clicks, you're gonna be like, wait, if you're not a lizard person,
it's gonna be like you can perceive the fourth dimension by having.
Scott, I don't know where you found that gift, but I'm concerned.
I know what
amazing.
he's Googling.
Now, at this point, Tessa is going to take you back to her ship, Lucy.
Okay.
and you can imagine the rest. You personally not Lucy, but she'll be more than happy to show you the way.
Do you know the way?
No, that's what she says it exactly like that. But when you walk into the cabin,
She said, I just go.
and at this part, Eddie, you see Tessa leading like from like far away where Lucy can't see you.
I can like hear fireworks or something going off, I guess.
Yeah. Like you can see Tessa like taking him back to her ship.
Hell yeah.
As you have procured one of the lesser captain's ships here.
God, actually, hang on. Can I have taken one of Harrigan's dinghies?
Yes, you can.
Excellent.
Interesting.
Hell yeah.
At this point, everyone has had a incredible time. You all did a great job setting it all up. You all had your nice little touches on it. There's a nice little like, basically like fucking, like, little brawling thing going on with Takeda and whoever wants to join in with him. There's definitely some brawling going on with Lucy and Tessa right now. Lucy's going from a boy to a man. Great time all around for everybody.
I'm having that Baki power up, baby.
Holy shit, he's invincible now.
God, just think how strong I am going to be when I leave that room.
Oh my god. He's going to go gear fucking 5 now.
Takeda's going to be like, all right, Lucy, let's fight. I'm like, oh, really? And my hair's just going to furl up into the air. My eyes are going to glow white. And he's like, oh, never mind. I'm sorry.
No, I'm good. And that will bring us to a close on this book. A nice little happy but very bittersweet note as we go to the end of book 4. You all successfully had a wedding. Lucy and the crew itself is associated as being the crew of a pirate lord, which will have a lot of fun things going on with that come next book. But it is bittersweet in the notion that Eddie, unknowns to the majority of the crew as of right now, has left.
Yeah.
He has his own things to figure out. Lucy's going to go from the best night of his life to the worst fucking morning of his life, back to back.
I don't even know. No one said anything to me.
Lucy has no idea. It's going to fucking destroy Lucy.
Drill's the only one who knows. Hera probably could guess, but yeah.
So I take you all from the nice ending of book 4, but the real question is, you all are pirate lords. So what actually is the price of infamy?
Oh.
I suppose we're going to find out starting next time.
She's Chilaxian, isn't she?
And as this book comes to a close, I take you all out to sea.
Oh.
The water's quiet, and there's a nighttime sky. There's a gentleman on a rowboat, or more of a dinghy, kind of making his way out. Seemingly not necessarily lost, but trying to find something. When the camera zooms in out of the dark sky to see what he looks like, you see this man just paddling along.
Fuck is this?
Oh, he looks Chilaxian as shit.
Who the fuck is this?
And then the camera truly pans to black.
Is this fucking Hitler's wet dream?
I thank everyone for coming along and being a part. We are now 2/3 of the way done. And I promise from everything from here on out is getting ready to get fucking wild. So, from me to you all, everyone, say goodnight.
Good night, everyone.
And thank you all for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Till next time. Farewell.
Goodbye.